Hey, people like this series so far, that's a good sign. So fun story about this dumb game, or maybe not fun story, but it came out on the store, and I went to check how much it costs and stuff, and I was planning on buying it, and then I went to buy it, and it was like, you already own this game. And I was confused. Whoops. Bye. Alright, we're back. It's a very abrupt teleport back. Hey, you. Can I click on you from here? I cannot. Alright, we'll just have to summon our own then, and see what happens. It turns out I got a press copy like a year ago, practically, for this game, when it was in early access. But I don't really regret missing out, because who wants to play a puzzle game before it's done? What in the world? Okay, we suddenly have more of these. Physics and transform are suddenly here. And objects, actually. Main? Main refers to the cuboid you are programming. What else would it refer to? Something else? A different object outside of it, maybe? Physics. Use collisions. Sure. Alright. Transform. You can rotate, translate, or stretch. Oh yeah, stretch is gone, huh? So stretch has been replaced by stretch, translate, and rotate. Oh no, multiple things have been replaced by stretch, translate, and rotate. Okay. There's all of our axes. Logic is still true, false. Numbers are still 1, 2, 5, 10, 20. I'm not sure what you would use 0 for. Maybe you'd set it to 0 degrees or something. Not entirely sure what main would use in this context. Object is solid, stretch object, rotate object, move object. So those are still here too. But there's also this one. There's a few things to figure out here. Okay, let's start with stretching. Maybe we'll just make this place really big, alright? You cannot stretch it in that way. Curious. So you can say main and tell that to stretch. But I'm not sure how you would add a number to it. So transform must use something different. You need to have a little Y connection to it. Vectors? Is that a Y? It is. That's the number. You take the number and you'll say that you're going to stretch main by like 20, for example. Y is the wrong vector though. I'd want to get like X. There we go. Hi. So that got a little complicated really fast, didn't it? So now I've stretched this along Y by 20, which is the only thing we can really do. But next I could try moving it, for example. Do I want to go up there? Oh, I probably do want to go up there, huh? That seems awfully important. Let's try moving it first. Probably gonna want to zoom out a little bit. Move some of these things up here. Alright, so main cuboid is being stretched. Sure. How about we try moving it now? Probably don't need that. Let's just stick with the abstraction move object. That's straightforward enough, right? We're going to move object along, let's say X. Let's go out into space a little bit. That'll also be like 20, I think. And now we're out here. Hey, buddy. I could probably use you. Yeah. Let's talk about stretching you along the Z-axis. Also, I'm noticing I constantly say axis instead of axis. And I'm going to just go ahead and let that slide. Because I'm gonna... The more I try to correct speech issues, the more I make that problem. The more you think about it, the worse it gets usually. Alright, stretch a little bit along Z. I'm going to want to move it along Z a little bit too. So I can't really reach it from here. There's definitely a little bit of busy work with the clicking in this game. Alright, that's a start. So now it's within jumping distance if I want that. I could use that to move it up. Do I want to go up there? I will say that seems too high. I feel like that's probably just where I was earlier or something, because it feels like that's too high for the fact that my maximum number right now is 20, which is almost certainly something done to restrict my overall bound space. Alright, so I'm going to want to move this one further over there, and then I'm going to summon the new one. I'll summon a new one to help me move forward at that point, because I'm sure that that ledge up there is probably where I'm trying to get to. I hope. Now we're going to want to move along the x-axis instead. Let's go ahead and change our mind about that real quick. Alright, that's a little startling when it first happens. Alright, we're going through the wall a little bit, but it's not freaking out. That's a good sign too. Alright, so I've got him along x-axis a little bit. Now let's try going up. So this one's going to be Y. Say move object. Y. 20. And it didn't do anything. So can I not apply both of them at the same time is the question? That's worth considering, because it doesn't seem to do anything in this case. Okay, fine. Go ahead and delete you. And I will summon in a new block to do this for me. Oh, there we go. Alright. There's too much nonsense on here for me to deal with, so let's clear our table. Move object. Y. It's a very abrupt and startling movement every time it happens at first. I might be a little too far away. Let's find out. Nope, I made it. Sweet. We are in the clear. Hopping around like a lunatic. Take that, world. Whatever the hell's going on over there. There's still more weird rotating patterns everywhere. Hello. So... that thing probably plays a role, but it's also blocking the data stream, and I don't think I want to unblock the data stream necessarily, so... the question then is... oh. I can't click on this one at all. Okay. So I probably don't want to play with you either then. So, I'm gonna say the only way to go really is just to summon one of my own. Maybe a little higher, just so it doesn't collide with the block I'm on. We're gonna want to move you along the... oh no! What axis is that? Oh, that's negative X. I don't have negative X yet, do I? As far as I can tell, I don't have the ability to do negative numbers, which means I just can't move in that direction right now because of the way we're facing. Okay, fine. We'll have to stretch and see if that's enough. Stretch object. 20, sure, why not? Vector, x-axis. I have been impaled. It is tragic. I am not particularly close at the moment to getting where I want to go, which is probably a bad sign. Oh, here's a question. Can I add stuff to this one? I can. Okay, there's a 90-degree thing option. Probably don't want to do that, necessarily. But what I can do is I can stretch this thing along the z-axis to make a big, huge block, which I could use as a platform. Or so is my logic. So abstraction, stretch, get out of here. Yeah, z-axis. Because if I stretch it, it'll maintain its current position. So I don't have to worry about unblocking the danger. What? Okay, so it's been rotated. Okay. Sure, why not? So y-axis then. Apparently it's already rotated. That's fine. I can work with that, as seen here. So now it's still blocking the data stream, but now it's bigger, which means I can... if I angle things just right, I can jump on it. So to get up there, I want to move... hang on a minute. Move you... like 10, I'd say? On the y-axis. Just to raise me a little higher, so I can jump on this guy. And hopefully that one stray block isn't going to kill me. Please. Aha! There we go, and I'm clear. Fuck, where am I going? Got it. First try. YOLO. Cool, got it. What's your deal? You also apply force along the y-axis. 100 force. Oh, there it is. Hi! Ooh. This is a fun game. It's jumping time. It's like a reward. You get a little physics series of just bouncing around. I can see into the next room. It's not a reflection this time. I think it's only... There we go. New stuff. I think it's only a reflection whenever the, Yeah, I'd say it's a reflection whenever it has to load the next area at an actual loading screen. It's like, oh, we don't have it prepared. We'll just use a reflection and maybe they won't notice. This currently does nothing. Do I want to bounce? I probably want to bounce. So let's try to use physics. Use collisions. Sure, why not? I was looking for apply force more so. Logic. Sure. Vectors, Y. We're probably gonna need that, right? No? Doesn't have an input for that. Abstraction. Object is solid. Cool, not what I'm going for though. And we can't transform it apparently. Nope, transformations of all kinds are disabled right now. So I want to use collisions, which uses an L, and it uses a plus sign. This thing uses a triangle and a Y, so the vectors are not a part of this right now. What if I just say 50? Oh, but that's also a triangle, so I can do like that, for example. What does use collision do? Did they tell me what it does? I don't think they did. I think we skipped any sort of like actual description on this. Like, object is solid. Woo. Is there a reason to do that? Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. I can use logic. I can say true. Yeah? So collision, true, object is solid? I don't... Why would I do this? I mean, I guess I could add a logic... Oops. Add the fact that it's solid to be true. Now it's a cuboid? Is that what we're saying? It's a solid cuboid. Okay. As expected, it doesn't do anything because I haven't told it to do anything. But now it's a solid cuboid, I guess. Sure. What does the output of L do? Those are all numbers. Those are transformations. Everything's disabled. Use collisions is here, but that's... I mean, I can, like, stack a bunch of use collisions together. Aha! Use collisions, yes, use collisions. Yeah, I don't have the apply force thing to say. How about you? If I just summon my own guy, what can I do on you? Is it the same restrictions? Oops, because I believe it's the same restrictions no matter where I go, right? Yep. So I don't see much reason for you to be useful right now. Let's see, is there a root menu? All of your nonsense, get out of here. I'm trying to figure out how to bounce, but what if that's not the solution? What if I just want to... Oop. What if I just want to go down through it? Oh, that's what I'm going for. I was trying to go under it. I saw the open sky and I'm like, oh yeah, just jump up there. To be fair, we just bounced up in the air like 10 times in a row, so it was kind of a logical thing, a logical flow at that moment. But no, I was supposed to apparently go that way. I wonder if they specifically make these textures glitch out periodically just so you can get a glimpse of what's behind there to get an idea of what the level's shaped like, even when there's a giant solid object in the way. Let's see. I have no transformation objects. I have, yep, no transformation of any kind. Physics. Use collisions, sure. False. So can I clip through it then? Is it no clip mode? Wait, I told you not to collide. I told it not to collide, but I'm still colliding with it. So that doesn't work that way. Unless I need to... There we go. I had to make sure that I understood what I was talking about, I guess. That specific function, with that specific function I have to specify between the object itself and potentially, I suppose, outside objects that might be interacting with it in that situation. So that seems fairly robust. This doesn't do anything right now. Okay. Apply force upwards, that's new. That almost certainly requires me to use the use collisions, which I totally remember where it is every single time. There we go. Oh. So I must have to hook it up over here. And put in a number here. And say yes. And then specify object may... No? That might be enough. Yep, there we go. There we go. Back on track. What we got here, huh? Everybody? Just gonna hop up, huh? Looking for solutions when there's not one. Alright, apply force again. Same thing? No changes? Why not? Use collisions. True. Right, the number. 50. Is that too much? Oh, it just says apply force. I need to add the axis. That's what's going on here. They changed the verbiage. I got your verbiage right here. Oh. Awkward. A lot of dead ends around here. Ha, stairs. I don't need stairs. I got jumpy jump. I think we're clear. Hey, freaky space moon thing. How you doing? Having a swell time? Sure, why not? Now what did I learn? Apply force. Colliding object refers to an object colliding with the keyboard you're programming. So that's the opposite then. Because I had the option of talking about the object itself, the main object. So now there's main object and colliding object. That's the difference here. That's an important thing to know. So is this what we're going to do to the colliding object then? Let's try physics. Apply force. It's already there. Hang on a second. My bad. We're going to want to apply it in the X direction if we can to shoot us forward. I don't see much reason to hold back, so let's just go for it. Whoa! I almost didn't make it. Oh, I thought I might be overdoing it with 50 force, but that almost didn't clear the gap. And here we go again, but now I have to do it myself. All on my own. Yep, no transformation objects allowed. So all we can do is physics. So we're going to want to use apply force. And I have to do it from scratch because they're testing me now. They don't think I can do it. But I'll show them. Or I won't when I fall to my doom. It's totally both possible. Object. Colliding object. Are we good? Yeah. Got it. Made it all on my own. No one had to help me. Especially not the game. Right? Right. Good. Glad we're clear on that. And now I just want to do the same thing, but apply it upwards. So we want the number Y, 50. At some point, especially when this gets more complicated, I'm sure I'll just be doing like, I need all of these pieces together, and then I'll figure out afterwards what I'm missing. Colliding objects. Physics. There we go. There's definitely a certain element of where I might forget the order of operations a bit, but I'll be like, these are all the pieces, and then I'll just find the connecting pieces of other put socket in hole and stuff like that, and figure out what I'm missing each time. This is a dead end, so yeah. I assume I wanted to go up here. So is there something to jump to from here? I came from over there. Went down the stairs, came up here. That railing seems pointless. There's a ceiling, so I must just want to go up. Probably want to jump on top of that pillar, is my best guess at the moment. Let's go ahead and place a block. This time we want to do the Y-axis. There we go. Oh, Oh! I walked under it and it did not like that. Can I see over the wall? Sure can. Just enough to see how pointless this is. Sweet. What am I trying to accomplish right now? Alright. I tried to place a block directly under me a few times because I was going to see if I could place it in midair to create a new platform. Am I missing something here? We'll take a look around real quick. So I jumped down from over there. We're not getting back up there as far as I can tell. I don't think that's going to happen. This might be an example of what I was talking about before of like, could use a little more direction during levels of what my goal is. Because sometimes it's like, alright, you can interact with these things. To do, I don't know. Oh hey, look up there. I see you now. I see you. So I guess I just want to create a trampoline like right here. Can I jump on top of that? Nope. A little lower than that. There we go. And I haven't collided with it, so no— oh! But stepping is a collision of its own kind, I guess. I don't think I'm going high enough. Okay. Let's plan a different height then. There's a there's a lip here right now. I can use this as my new jumping height, potentially. Like if I can jump right up there. Might have to be a little lower than that. Nope. Damn it. It only works if I actually jump. Let's try this again. Huh. Gotcha. Alright. We're a little higher now. That'll probably work. Gotcha. All solved. And we're once again in a new place. What's the deal here? Hey, Space Moon Saturn thing. You are my North Star. You are my only companion in this desolate world of shapes and nothing. And weird cubes that have lines on them, I guess, because reasons? I'm sure this place is all, like, recombining itself as I come by or something. Vectors can affect multiple directions at once. Ooh. Ooh, they've attached multiple directions here, X, Y, Z. So right now it's going to do Y and Z, so it's going to go up and forward with its force to shoot diagonal. After I tell it to apply force, that is, because right now it's not applying force. Okay. So it's doing apply force. I need to tell it to do it to the colliding object. Gotcha. Woo! And that's my death. So let's not go there. Not yet. And same thing again, but now we need to apply the numbers ourselves. Do I want to go up? Do I want to go up there or do I want to go up there? Oh, I'll probably want to go up there. That would be X and Z. Okay. We're going to apply this to X and Z. They did 0 last time, which I'm sure was pointless, but I'll do it anyway. Colliding objects. Oh! Fuck me! What did I do wrong? Okay. That was goddamn startling. X and Z. X and Y. Whoops. Jesus Christ. This game creates a heart attack when you don't want something goes not the way you think it was gonna go. There we go. My bad. Z just feels like vertical sometimes for some reason. Oh, there we go. Oh, didn't make it. Oh. Recenter ourselves a little bit. Gotcha. Alright. That was very startling when that first happened. I think the only way is down. Yep.